Alright, everyone. I have this file almost ready. Here I have some examples. Let's see this tutorial by topics and the first, and then I will explain how to use it. Going maybe to just present the big lines in this page, and then I will go through these sheets here below, and then I will show you everything since the beginning. There is so many functions here in this Excel file. I hope I will not forget none of them. The request that I have is to record the material in the project, and also control how many material was used and how much material is left in the project. Actually, I had some functions, like for example this one here, that I think is the best that I have done in this file, which is somewhere where you can storage the pictures. See this, we can see this later. And then here, this is a resume. So in this paper we have 3 tables. The table in blue, this table in blue, that will be the material that come in the project. Here some buttons, I can jump directly to the next one, but you can just scroll left and right. Okay, and I change the colors, then you can see where you are, you will not be lost. So the blue one is inside of the project. The orange, this is the material that you used in the project. The next one is a resume of the material, so you can see the list of the material here, the quantity, as you can see here, the quantity delivered, quantity used, quantity left. And here also we have the quantity used until today, so 24%, left 26, and so on, so on. I have also here the money that was invested, and the money that was applied in the project, because you can invest a lot of material with the money, and then maybe you not install or apply every material that you bought, so in that case you will lose money. And here in the list, last column here, there will be the material that you reuse. So let's say you have a 2x4, you use it one time, you screw out the 2x4. For example, if you make a safety around the balconies, you put 2x4 before the final elements come, and then remove it, and you can reuse it in somewhere else. You don't need to buy it again because you have it. You don't throw it to the garbage because they are good. And here, when you use it again, then we will save money. So here you can monetize the money. And here I just have a little graphic to have overview what is going on with this material. And I have some options here that I think it's fun. But I let you select what you want in the way you want. Here I have the graphics, and here we have some options. So this is the big lines. And just before I go to the next sheet, I don't know if you notice that every time you click in one material description, a picture will come here in the dashboard. We'll have a copy in the dashboard, and here also there. And if you notice also, when you click, for example, these 3 rebars, all the material here change regarding the material you just click there. So here this is armoring, here this is, for example, formwork, and you see everything change here. So all the information you have in line will be in column here, and you can print them. Let's just present the other pages, other sheets. So here I have insert material predefined. I'm sorry, there is a lot of things are still in Portuguese. I will sometimes I make it in Portuguese, sometimes I put it in English, because I'm working at night, after work, after dinner, until 2, 3 in the morning. I'm tired, and of course sometimes I mix a little bit. So here I have the material, insert material predefined. This is a material that I can just filling up here with the material, and here we will have the suppliers, the category and unit and the prices, and some measurements here. And what is it for? This one is basically a list of the material that will come to here when I'm in the main page. When I just click here to select the material, and I have here a list, and the list have a dash, a dash in the front of the words, you see. So so this is why and where it's coming, this list here. A lot of ways to come with the information here, and we don't need to write them all the time. So here we can say that the material that is here, this is the material that will be in option all the time. So here I'm going to present you the material database. So the material database, basically it's a list of material. As you can see, it's a big list, and this is not complete. I'm still working on it. This is the same information, but more precise, more details. Here, for example, I start to insert the list of the formworks and all the measurements of the formworks, all the information that have the formwork here. And you can see here I have a little dashboard here. Every time you click in any element, you will see a picture. There is a way that the picture come. Okay, so you need to fill up information, all information, if you want that this information come. Here I think I don't have nothing. Yes, here I don't have pictures. I can see here. So the information that I should fill up, it's the more I can, actually. Here we see link photo. That means this is the link of the pictures that I come from internet. I just need to copy and paste here the URL. So here until the top I have all those information, and here below I don't have nothing. So that means if I click for anyone here, there is no picture. We can see if I click anyone here, I put a picture already, so it will come. In this way, with the link, that means this pictures is coming from here. The reason for that, it's for now it's easy to see because we have formwork and formwork panels, but sometimes we have words that we don't know what it is, and we just click on it and then you will see what it is. It's so much easier, especially when you are working with many languages. Okay, so there is here a way, a table to fill up this database here, just under, but I can show you this later. First I want to continue with the presentation of the pages. So here, this one I presented already. The next one, it's a material report. The material report is a page where we can see it's a sheet where you can see pages, three types here, and basically the the reason for this one is because at the first I was thinking about a report of one material. For example, that's just the first one. If I take the first material, I will have here a description. Here I will have all the data from this description, so how many units go in, how many was used, how many is left, and so on. I will have here the pictures. I have access for the folder that's in here. There is a folder, you can just click there and see all the pictures that I have here. Don't worry, these pictures are just examples. I just took random pictures. Just here I have options. I make this design to be more easy, because if I write it, will be maybe more difficult. So I think with the design, you just see and you will understand right away what type of layout that you will prefer. Let's take an example. I think I'm using the number 10. If I want to use number 6, for example, it will be like this. Here I don't have so much pictures, but if I take the first one that I have more pictures, it will jump and we put the pictures in the way. If I select 4, for example, it will be 4. If I select this one, if I have, for example, main pictures that I want to show in the report, at least in this material, that will be like this. Okay, so here what we have, it's basically one page to present one material, and second page to present what it was used and where it used, the pictures where it was used. Here they will show off slab, balcony, and floor or wall or whatever. And if we don't want to have 2 pages, well, we come here, and here we have the information, and we'll have just 6 pictures for the material coming in and another 6 pictures for the material coming out. This sheet is just about to have the report of one material. Now I'm going to go to this page here, but I can click just there and it will jump right away here. So in this page is basically the same as that one, but the difference is here we have just one element that were presented before printing, and here we will have many. So how it works, it's we have the front page in the beginning, where we have 2 type of pictures. We have one picture that we just need to delete if we don't want this picture, and select from the gallery and a new picture. And we have this one here that is a URL link that is stored in the database for that project. We can choose which one, or we can put the 2 of them. Normally, when you start a project, you used to have the 3D printing of 3D picture, and we can have that one here. After that, when you start the project, you will have pictures, and you can just add a picture right there. But at the end, you just need to click this button that says Make Report, and the Make Report will come to this page here. Select all these pictures and all this page here, and copy and paste just there. So before that, of course, here I have the resume. So here in green, I will have a copy of this page here. That is the resume of all the material. So all this data will come to here, and then the next pages here, it is blank for now, but I will be filling up. They will come from this material, and then this material, next one, and then when it's finished to copy it, it will jump for for the next one, and it will run for all of them. So it will copy all the material that we have here and then just pass them to these pages, and we can have and we will have a full report, whatever how many pages we can have with the elements that we have filled up. So okay, I didn't talk about everything here, but you can read the buttons here that I have add in this page. Don't worry, if you want to print it, let me show you an example. We don't see the buttons here, so don't worry about this. They will not show up. I will continue to present the sheet in this document, but just to have an overview, I have some more options here coming. I will show you how to use it in a bit, and how to select which kind of project, of the layout of the project that I want. Just clicking here in the buttons that I make it automatically in click. Just you click select, you click select, change color, and so on, and the option will be selected regarding what you select there. And yeah, PDF, etc. I will show you this after one. So this photo control is I'm very visual, so it's more easy for me to visualize pictures than text. So this one basically is to have a very quick overview of the pictures, and why, if I have them already here. Wait a second. I've already pictures arrivals, used and return. I have here. So what is the point? I just need to open, see, come back, open the next one, okay, see, and come back. I just need to open again. Here I just have one formwork, this one. Yeah, that is the point. You saw how I need to do. I need to go through all the folders to see what I have there, and then I need to come back and then to come to this one and see what I have here. Actually, here in this example, I just have 3 folders, but you can imagine that I can have many of them. So this is a lot of job to understand. So this page is coming because of that. I put in blue what is coming in. I put in orange what was used, and you see there is 1, 2, and 3. And if you come back here in 1, 2, and 3, so this is catching all the folders and on the subfolder and bring the information here. So if I want to see the description of the material list here, and so on, and here I have the dates and the project, because you can have the same project, but you can have many projects if you want to. And the photo here, the pictures are blank. The only thing I need to do, I just need to click here, and when I click here, the program will just open the folder, not that one, but it will be the arrival. We'll open the folder here and read what is here. Actually, it's not this one, but you got the point. And if you want to compare the other one, or the next one, or the next one, so here we have an overview of each material and pictures. And here we can select the material that we want. For example, let's see that, for example, I have here tabela. This is formwork. So this one is formwork, this one is formwork, this one is formwork, this one is door, formwork, iron. So let's say that, give me a second with the pitch, okay. So here, if I select just the formwork, or in Portuguese, this formwork, and that one, the rest I don't need it. Well, here I just have 5, and in this 5 I can just click what I need, and I will see what was coming in here and where it was used, and they will match together. So in a few seconds you can see the pictures and you can understand right away what it is and where you went. Much more easier, because sometimes with the text you don't understand, oh, this is in the left side, in the south of the building, in the second floor. Well, so much description when you just see when you see a picture is so much easier. So this is one of the reasons that I make it, and we can see that you can make filters the way you want and where you want, and this is not all, because if you want more options, here I just have the basics just there. You can just click here and you will have more options that you can just open or close depending what you need. For example, quantities I have here. For quantities, I just click here and the quantities will come just there. So easy. If you want to close it, you just click here. You open and close it. You don't like what I have done, you just click here in this one. There will be come back to your favorite position. This is the one I have done there. And just in case you want to open a folder of this, you don't need to go to Windows and look where it is, because I can close that one and I just need to click in open folder right away here. For example, let's take the first one, and voila, it's coming. And I'm talking about this one, I can take that one, and voila. So it's great. It's a great page. I think it will be good. I can just click double click, one click here, and one click there, and the picture will be removed. If I change the sheet right now, a pop-up will come and ask me if I want to delete these pages, these pictures. If I say yes, it will delete all of them. If you say no, it will come back to this page. The reason is, when you bring and import all these pictures, and this is just an example, and you see you have a lot of them already. When you can start to fill up with hundreds and hundreds of file elements and pictures, with a lot of pictures, and the file will be very heavy. So one of the way to save the size of the file is to delete it, because it's just for consulting. You delete these pictures if you move out. If you want to print it, you can, but you just click here and the pop-up come. Do you want to delete? Yes. And voila. To the next page. Here, this is just for consulting. I just add that one. That was today. It's a table where you can see the equivalence of the rebars. So what that means is, sometimes you have a project, a description where you need to use, for example, a diameter of 20, but you don't have more rebars with 20. You just have 16 of 12 or 12. How much of rebars of 12 you need to be equivalent as the one of diameter 20? Good question. There's tables for that. For example, this table here, where we have here the dimension of the section of the rebars, and we have here also the quantities of rebars, and here in white we have the area of the section, and here we have the weight, and here we have the overlap, and how we use it. It's very simple. So we just need, I have here an example where I pretend that I have 4 diameters with 16, and I want to look for how many I need with 12. So the only thing I need to do is in the table, in that table over there, see where is the diameter 16 and how many rebars I have. 4. So that means the area of rebar that I have is 8.04, because this is 4 rebars that I have with this section. So I need to check in all the table, in all this table over there, just there, how many rebars I need to catch the same or more area. More close, you can see over there how many rebars we need. So for 4 rebars of 16, you will need 8 rebars of 12. So look in line like this. Look in line. How many is here? Intersection, it's that one. When you know this one, you need to write to see all the numbers there, and you see this one is the number that is more close. You're looking, for example, for a diameter 12, because it's what you have. But if you don't have 12 but you have 10, then you see this line and you look for more than 8, and there will be this one, and there will be 11 rebars of diameter 10, and that's it. That is the way you see it. This is the example that I have here, and that's it. Just take it out. All right. In case you don't want to read this table, but it will be good to have this table in the project. You just print it and you have it with you. If you have your computer, you can check this formula here. For example, I have a setup example here. You can put the number, how many rebars you have, what is the diameter you have, and no, not that you have, but you supposed to be. And here you can put the diameter that you have in stock, and you can see here we will need 15 diameter 16, and you don't need to lose your time here. If you have the computer, you can just right away figure out which solution that you need. I can come back again as the same example to see that it's working. So here you go there. So this, so how many of 12? It's 8, and good enough, it's 12. And when we check here, if it was just diameter 10, you would jump here to 11 pieces. So let's try to put here 10, and it jump to 11 pieces here. So it's great. It's working perfectly. Here we have now we have 2 other tables where this one will calculate the weight of the rebars, and how we have the length, we have the quantities. Let's say for example I have diameter 16 is 12 meters, and I have, yes, 10 rebars. How much is the weight? It's almost 200 kilos, 189.80. So this is quite useful, and you want to know how much is, for example, if you prefer rebars with let's say we have here rebars in the vertical and the horizontal here, and you just count how, do 3, 4, 5, 6, you know how much you have here, how long you have here. Of course I put 12 here, but I can put, for example, 8 meters, and I will have the weight of it. And here I can say to the crane operator, well, I have here half ton, for example, or 2 tons, for example. 2 tons is too much, but you get the point. You can calculate here, and there is the next table is the opposite. Most of the time the rebars come in package, and each package used to be 1000 kilos, 1 ton. So if you want to know how many rebars you have in 1 ton, depending of the diameter, you just need to, for example, here select your diameter, select your length, and you will have here the answer how many rebars you have in that pack. So okay, now for the last one, not the last one, but because if you see here we have a lot more sheets that are hidden, but we don't need for the user, back office project and table 3 and a report of errors and so on. We don't need for the user, just for the programmer. So the last one, let's say for the user, will be the login, and here in the login I have a verification of name, username, emails. If you have special permissions, if you have approval, and a password. If I remove this password, all the sheets downstairs here will be hidden. If you put the right one, all the sheet will be come back. So this is a very quick login that I've made here, and very easy. And this is for one purpose. The purpose of it, the purpose to check here the information of the user is because if he's not, if you don't have a permission to use this file that I use so many hours, so many days, so many weeks, because I work since November 2023. We are in June 2024, and so many hours night until 2 or 3 in the morning working on it to make programming and so on, and for free, and so many weeks sleeping just 3, 4, 5 hours a night. I don't want that file with so many work go to anyone. So for this reason, I just put here a permission check. If you are in the company, if you have special permissions, if you have the login, all of those will count to make the login and to make the file working. So okay, so now we get back to the first page, and now we're going to copy this file for a new file and start all over, displaying all the options we have, and start step by step to understand how it works and how we can collect all the information that this file can provide us. Okay, see you later.